Good Monday evening, everybody. Welcome back to another video, and long time no see. So, I've been very busy this entire month. I got like another video that I'm still working on, and I'm almost done with it. But you'll see that video after this video. So I thought I'd take tonight to talk about 3 recent new releases that I saw over the past couple weeks. So I have a new religious horror movie ish and 2 Christmas movies. So 3 very, and I mean very different movies that I'm going to be talking about. So I decided to put all these in one video so I can get a sense of catching up. But anyway, let's go ahead and start talking about these movies. So, the first movie I watched was on release day, November 8th, Heretic. Yeah, that one. So, this was a new Hugh Grant starring religious horror picture. Where it's about these 2, I guess, Mormon women, I guess, and they are trying to spread the word, if you will, and they end up at Hugh Grant's doorstep, and he seems very excited to learn about all this, but it turns out this dude is a nice psychopath, if you will. Well, he has a test for these 2 women, and he has 2 doors that has a possible exit based on their belief in God. So, belief, disbelief. And the whole movie is a cat and mouse situation. Will these girls make it out? Or will religion make a big pact with their escaping? So that's essentially this movie in a nutshell. To me, this movie was overhyped like long legs. This movie was kind of disappointing to me. But essentially, it's Hugh Grant comparing religion with music and board games. It's very weird. But I mean, there's a very brilliant scene where he does bring up religion, and he uses Monopoly and life or something, and then he talks about different recording artists. Been a couple weeks since I've seen this, but it's all very foggy with me. And this movie really didn't stay with me as much as other people. I just thought this movie was fine. The way this thing wraps up was so weird. And if you know the whole twist, then I won't give it away in here. But essentially, Hugh Grant is supposedly keeping a prophet in his basement. So the prophet kind of brings in the whole religious aspect of this film. So, yeah. This one was a weird one, but kind of entertaining. But I would ultimately give Heretic a C. It was fine. So, that was the first movie. The second movie I watched was The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. Totally different movie from Heretic. So, this was a movie that was about like this family who wants to put on the best Christmas pageant ever. And it was the 75th Christmas pageant. So, essentially, there's like this group of 6 bad kids, and they want to become part of the pageant. So, the whole town doesn't like that idea, and essentially the pageant is recreating the nativity scene. So, obviously, it's about Jesus' birth on Christmas. So, I thought it was a very heartwarming family comedy. It is a little sappy at parts, but it does delve into a lot of religion because this is like a faith-based movie. And how do you not know the story of Jesus' birth? All of these kids didn't even know what happened. So in the long run, the whole town is worried about this Christmas pageant being ruined by this group of kids. But they end up doing it their own way, and it turns out to be a success. So, this definitely was a nice surprise for me. I know it's kind of Hallmarky, totally not my thing, but I really did enjoy this one, and I would give The Best Christmas Pageant Ever a B. So, the final movie I want to talk about is the most controversial movie that came out over the weekend. This is going to be my thoughts on Red One. So, this is a $250 million blockbuster that deals with Christmas. So, this stars The Rock, Chris Evans, Lucy Liu, and J.K. Simmons as Santa. So essentially what you have here is Chris Evans is one of the best trackers in the world, and one Christmas season, Santa gets Santa napped by some unknown force. Well, it's up to The Rock, which is like his main elf, if you will, to find Chris Evans and bring Santa back to save Christmas. After all that, they have to defeat Gorilla the Christmas Witch. I thought that villain was kind of stock and very generic. But I will tell you what, Krampus was definitely the most interesting part of this entire movie. Now, if we would have focused on Krampus, this would have been a much better movie. But I really did enjoy this movie. Is it generic? Yes. But it delves into like the Santa lore and the Krampus lore, which I definitely did enjoy that whole part. So think of this as a more fantastical Santa Claus with the addition of like mythical creatures. And if this movie becomes successful, I can definitely see some spin-offs. And this could be a franchise. I mean, they show the Headless Horseman, and of course they show Krampus, but maybe we can get into like the Easter Bunny or something. But jokes aside, this was a very solid movie. Is it a masterpiece? No. But it is a very fun Christmas watch that will be in rotation like every other year. So it's not one of those classic Christmas movies like Home Alone, It's a Wonderful Life, Christmas Vacation. All of those are classics. This would be with like Elf and Krampus, which I like watch Elf maybe once every 2, 3, 5 years. I would see myself watching Red One like another couple years down the road. So it's a decent movie. It's just not one of my new favorite Christmas movies. I really did like the way that they discovered this lore and world to make me excited for possible spin-offs, if that will be a thing. So overall, I would give Red One a B as well. So there you have it. Those are my thoughts on 3 recent movie releases that I watched in the last couple weeks. So my next video, most likely, is going to be a Gladiator duel review, and I'll probably go see Wicked over the weekend, give you a review on that. And then I got a book haul coming, and hopefully I'll get that first vlog out within the next couple days as well. So realistically, that's probably going to be my next video. But I got to finish my 3rd physical book first and then release it. So you'll definitely get the Gladiator duel review and Wicked movie review by the weekend. And then I'll have like a very moderate book haul. That'll be like next week. And there'll be my wrap-ups by, God, next weekend. And then we are moving into December. What a year. But we are almost done. Okay, that's all I got for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Adios. Peace.